What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, or if you're brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see my face, hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button before we jump into today's video. Alright guys, so I have another week of what's for dinners for you. I posted one last week and I have been doing quite a few dinners, so I'm going to be posting one of these every week on Sunday, at least for the next few weeks. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the meals. I have some super fun and exciting ones coming up in today's video as well as in the next couple weeks, so definitely make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on those. But if you haven't been following me for a little while, then you might not know that I have been keto the last year and a half, and about the last 6 or 8 weeks or so I have been following like a clean whole foods eating plan, and I have been doing carb ups on 1 day a week. So I am right now dairy free, sugar free, all of that, just trying to do super clean whole foods, as healthy as possible. But I'll link some of those videos down below if you have not been able to watch them. That way you'll kind of get caught up on how I'm eating. But of course you can adjust things any way that you want, whatever fits the eating plan that you are eating. Like my family is not keto or paleo. Everybody kind of eats their own way, so we just adjust accordingly for everybody, and that has worked out really well for us. So you could do that as well. And as I'm cooking, I try to suggest variations as much as I can. But let's go ahead and jump into the dinners.
Okay, so tonight's dinner is going to be a keto-friendly and paleo-friendly taco bake. I am going to start off by sauteing my veggies up and my ground beef, and then I'm going to rice the cauliflower, mix it all together with some green chili, seasonings, and eggs, and then pop it in this baking dish and throw it in the oven. Okay, so in my saute pan here, I have like a tablespoon or 2 of avocado oil, and then I just tossed in my poblano pepper and my red onion, and I'm just going to soften this down a little bit, and then I'm going to add the ground beef. Alright, so I just added the ground beef in with the veggies, and now I'm going to add my seasonings. I'm going to add some complete seasoning here, this chili lime seasoning, which I'm like obsessed with, and then also some ground cumin. Alright, and I am adding cauliflower rice to this. I only had a bag of the cauliflower florets, so I just steamed them in the microwave for a couple minutes and just chopped it up really quick, and now I'm going to add that into my meat mixture with the veggies and seasonings and all that. And I'm also going to add a can of diced green chilies and some tomato paste. Alright, so the meat mixture is done, and I've transferred it into my baking dish. I have 2 eggs with a splash of water that I beat together, and now I'm going to pour it over this meat mixture, combine it just a little bit, pop it in the oven, which is preheated at 350 for 30 minutes, and I'll show you when I pull it out. Alright guys, I just made up some homemade guacamole, and I didn't even think to grab the camera to show you guys, but I wanted to let you know what was in it. Hold on, let me turn this down. I'm watching David Goggins, one of my favorite people. Anyways, so I had 2 avocados, some fresh little grape tomatoes from my garden that I chopped up, some red onions, and then I added some of this chili lime seasoning and some Redmond's real salt. Just mashed it all up together. Super easy peasy. It's absolutely delicious. And taco bake just came out of the oven, so I'm getting ready to plate it all up. Alright, so here is our taco bake all plated up. It turned out delicious. I've already tasted a couple bites of it. And then I made the homemade guacamole there, and I have a little bit of salsa and shredded lettuce. I actually haven't been doing salsa, but we found this salsa here, I think at Publix. I'm not really sure, but the ingredients are super clean, so I went ahead and added a little bit of this salsa on top. So that is what I will be having for dinner tonight. So tonight we are going to make some chicken alfredo. I have some chicken breast tenderloins here that I'm getting ready to saute up in my pan. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do the garlic alfredo sauce or just the regular alfredo sauce, the Primal Kitchen brand, which I've shown this before. Super clean ingredients, dairy free, keto, paleo, all of that friendly. So, and I love these. They're super clean. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use though. And I'm going to saute up some onions, some mushrooms, and some broccoli, and then add the sauce to it. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to pair it with pasta tonight, the Natural Heavens pasta, or if I'm going to make cauliflower mash to go with it on the side. So I'm not sure what I'm feeling right now at the moment, but I'm going to go ahead and get this started, and then we'll figure it out. Alright, so I have my onions, mushrooms, and garlic here that I'm just sauteing down. I already browned my chicken up like I wanted and chopped it up, and now I'm getting ready to add the broccoli in there. I par cooked the broccoli just just because I'm starving and it is already almost 7:45. We just got back from the gym, so I'm just trying to whip this up really quick because we were later than we thought. But so I just steamed it in the microwave for a couple minutes so it won't take that long to cook. And now I'm going to add the chicken back in and the sauce and let it cook for a couple minutes while I make up the cauli mash. And I also added to it some of this chopped garlic, some complete seasoning, garlic and wine seasoning, as well as some parsley. All right, so here's dinner all plated up. I decided to go with the cauli mash instead of the pasta. I just wasn't feeling that tonight. In the cauli mash, I just did the steamed broccoli in the microwave, and then I just used the immersion blender and blended up in my measuring cup here. I'm 99% dairy-free right now, so I didn't add any cheese or sour cream like I usually do. I did salt, pepper, garlic powder, parsley, and like a tablespoon or two of butter. And that is all that's in the cauli mash, so that's what we'll be doing for dinner tonight. Alright guys, so here's what we have going on for dinner tonight. I have 2 packs of ground beef here. I'm getting ready to throw them in the bowl with some of this Canadian blend steak seasoning, some chopped onions, this garlic and wine seasoning, some real salt, and black pepper. Gonna mix that all up, and I'm gonna patty them and make hamburgers. Then I'm gonna saute some onions and mushrooms to go on top. And then I'm going to make some tater tots for the fam, and I'm just going to heat up some Brussels sprouts that I already made the other night. So I will show you as I put all this together. Okay, so I just wanted to update you guys. I am not going to do the Brussels sprouts that I already have cooked. I had this broccoli slaw that I needed to get cooked up. So I have this in the pan. I've already cooked the hamburgers, and I am just sauteing this up in some coconut oil, garlic, and salt and pepper. And then I have the burgers over there. I had cheese on some and then not some with cheese. And then I'm going to saute up the onions and mushrooms as soon as this is done. So here is tonight's dinner all plated up. I have 2 burger patties here with some goat cheese on them. I got this at Trader Joe's, and sauteed onions and mushrooms on top. And then I just have the broccoli slaw that I sauteed up on the side. And the family is doing regular cheeseburgers with tater tots, and that's what we'll be having for dinner tonight. Okay, so here's what we have going on for dinner tonight, guys. I am in the process of making wings. I forgot to film when I first pulled the wings out. I just put frozen wings straight out of the bag right on here. I lined my pan with foil and parchment paper just to make super easy cleanup, and then I put them in an oven at 450 degrees for an hour. And then I pull them out, and as you can see, they're super crispy, but underneath they aren't. These ones I've already flipped over. So I'm getting ready to flip these over, and then I pop them back in under broil for probably about 5 minutes or so, and it's super crisp this part up because they're already done. I just don't like gooey wings like that. Super, like, I don't know, it's a texture thing or something. It super grosses me out. So I have to have both sides super crispy. And so I will flip these over and then put them back in under broil for about 5 minutes or so. I think I've shown this before on my channel, but I wasn't sure. So I wanted to go ahead and just let you guys know again, because I post these on Instagram all the time and everybody's like, your wings look so phenomenal. So I just wanted to go ahead and run you guys through the process one more time. And now this meal is not going to be completely dairy free. You guys know I've been on the clean whole foods kind of like keto paleo eating plan, but I am going to mix some butter with the hot sauce. This hot sauce is the cleanest hot sauce that I can find. It doesn't have like vegetable oils and all of that stuff. You have to make sure it's the Red Hot Frank's original, not the Buffalo. So this is clean, but I am going to add a little bit of butter in there, and I'm going to use a dairy-free clean option for ranch, but there is going to be some butter mixed with the hot sauce, and that's what I'm going to coat the wings in. So I'm going to pop these back in under broil for a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you when I pull them out. All right, so they just came out of the oven. They're super crispy. I don't know if you can, if it's picking up on camera, but they are super crispy just like I like. And I forgot to mention that when I pull them out to flip them over, there's a bunch of like fat and juice in the bottom, and I drain that out and then I flip them over just so that it gets super crispy. I have my sauce made up here that I'm getting ready to toss them in. Sorry about the air fryer going in the background. I'm making sweet potato fries and tater tots for the fam. But I have the sauce here made up, and I just did a stick of butter, some of the Frank's Red Hot sauce, some garlic powder, and parsley. I normally add Parmesan cheese in this, but I'm not doing cheese right now, so trying to minimize the dairy. There's already butter in there. which I'm okay with. I've only had butter a couple times, very, very small amounts since I've been doing this clean eating plan, but I am mostly dairy free. So this is the ranch that I'll be using. I've shown it to you guys before. This is a Primal Kitchen brand. It's dairy free, paleo, keto friendly, super clean ingredients. And then of course my husband, he's not down for that, so he just does the regular ranch, which is fine. But as soon as I plate all of this up, I will show you guys dinner. All right, and here's the wings all plated up. I already had one and they are super delicious. I just paired it with the side salad here, and I'm going to have this Zevia grape soda. These are the bomb.com, and that will be dinner tonight. Okay, so here's what we have going on for dinner tonight. I am making a chicken bacon ranch stuffed sweet potato. I got the inspiration from a recipe that I saw on Pinterest. I'm not following that exact recipe. However, I did get the inspiration from that, so I will post it down below. But I have a couple packs of chicken tenderloins here that I'm getting ready to cook up. And then I have some Brussels sprouts that I already made that were left over that I need to use up. So I'm going to cook all of that up together and then stuff it in the sweet potato and bake these off. I'll probably par cook these in the microwave till they're mostly done, and then once I get all the filling done, then I will stuff them, top them with some of this goat cheese here, and then put them back in the oven just to bake for a few minutes. I am cooking my chicken in avocado oil. I have it seasoned with some of this roasted garlic herb seasoning that I got from Aldi's, some of the Badia Complete seasoning, and then once it's done cooking, I'm going to add some of these bacon bits and some of this Primal Kitchen ranch dressing. And if you've been following me, you know that I'm keto, so you're probably wondering why I have sweet potatoes here, but for the last month, I have been doing a Whole Foods clean eating plan, and I have been doing carb ups 1 day a week on Sunday. Today is that day on Sunday, so I've been doing sweet potatoes, and I'm absolutely loving my results so far, but I'm going to get all of this going, and I'll show you as I pull it together. Okay, so I have my chicken all browned up here, and then I just chopped it up, put it back in the pan, added the bacon bits and a little bit of the ranch dressing. I'm just going to toss it and let it crisp up just a little bit more, and then I'm going to stuff that and the Brussels sprouts into the sweet potatoes. Alright, so this one I have stuff for my husband. I just did regular cheese on it for him, and he's not too fond of the goat cheese, so I have goat cheese on mine, and I'm getting ready to pop these in the oven at 425 for probably about 10 or 15 minutes, just till the cheese crisps up and melts really nice. Alright guys, I just pulled these out of the oven, and they look absolutely phenomenal. They taste even better. I've already picked off a couple little pieces that taste so good. I didn't do a ton of this ranch. That way, if I wanted to add more, then I could. And then if my husband wanted to add more of regular ranch or whatever, then he could. But these are looking phenomenal. I am starving, and we're going to plate these up and eat. All right, guys, so that will do it for this week of What's for Dinners. And of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you get some kind of ideas or inspiration or something from it. I tried to bring dinners that I haven't done a lot. Sometimes we do repeat meals, so I'll show you different variations or whatever, but I'm hoping that you guys are getting ideas from these, and it sparks an interest in you to create something different, you know, just to not do the same old all the time. So I hope these videos are helpful to you guys. If they are, definitely hit the thumbs up. That helps me out and lets me know to keep these videos coming for you guys. And if you are brand new around here, then definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the future videos that will be coming. And if you hit that little notification bell, then every time I upload, YouTube will notify you. And also, if you aren't following me over on Instagram, definitely make sure to hit me over there. I will pop it on the screen here, and I post lunches and snacks and different dinners and even more than I post over here. So if you need more ideas or inspiration or workout motivation or any of that fun stuff, definitely make sure to hit me up over there. And again, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but